preseason. And now a couple of big wins at home, but Kara Lawson, the head coach, saying, now we'll see how we do on the road. Little difference.
Given night.
You said it, Shantae Embry, the junior forward, not on the team right now playing because of the injury, and that is so unfortunate.
Point threat for this team. And she also plays with a lot of moxie and confidence. And SMU going to start off in zone here against.
And excellent topside D, the takeaway. Out running, layup good.
Yeah, she just loves the way everybody is flying across the floor. It's 1 through 5.
Shot clock down to 3. High post jumpers
In the paint for SMU.
Which she certainly was. Just the 5th start of the season for Woods, and now the takeaway by SMU. Jones trying to catch up to
Street, and she loves the way they're executing, not only on defense, but one of their better scoring teams as well. They've seen, okay, we know that they have what it takes to play at the next level.
All ACC second team last year as Justin 3 field goals. They're right in this one.
I like how they've executed in the half court. They have gotten the ball inside, back out. They're switching 2 and 3 sides, deep to the screen with her.
She had a lot of room and a look at this one. But SMU hanging right in this one.
You just need to execute. You need to make the simple play, and don't think about making the highlight reel. Think about making the play simple.
So far, they've done just that.
It's like you should not be punished for going up there to meet a shot blocker. And she's straight up. She just happened to block your shot.
Shot well. Ball fake. Kanawa in the paint. Fournier with the cleanup. 6'2", but impressive wingspan. And yeah, she has definitely been able to dunk it. We've yet to see it in the college game, though. Maybe tonight.
She's been somebody that she was willing to step up as soon as Embry went down. She was a player who, I was impressed with her in Stanford and Cal game.
Yeah, I was as well. Beautiful.
Coming in with 5 quick points, the second leading scorer for this Duke team. Only played a couple minutes.
ACC's 6th player of the year a season ago. That one did all but help D coming over, and maybe even some contact. What a finish from Fournier.
Right? Through the double team with contact, able to score, and did not seem
really can't in the ACC.
Momentum out of bounds.
Yeah, rebound. Under a minute left in this first quarter. Speaking of versatility, wow. High. Sandra Magalico, who's checked in, and the foul, though, on Woods was her first, and the free throw good.
She's a very aware defender. I see her out there right now. A lot of talking, head on a swivel. I'm like, yeah, I want her in my paint.
That is what you need. And down. No hesitation. That one won't go for Wood. Long rebound, another chance, and just short was DeJesus.
But this is a team that has balanced scoring, a very difficult strength of schedule. In fact, the second hardest in the country.
Yep. Bringing some hustle at the other end.
They just played tip horse with the rebound. I don't know if you caught that. But 2 players jumped up and passed it to each other.
That one's so close.
This weave action from SMU for Donovan smashed.
High hedge, ball tip. Now Brow, shot clock down. Fader in the paint, no good. And there's Peterson.
A very difficult move. I'm surprised she was able to get open, too. I mean, Brown defended that well. She met her up and forced her to go left.
Take it that time. As Woods was able to
herself in frustration of just not finishing a shot or catching the ball. And Brown.
Yep, they call the travel. Here's some of the full court pressure. Trying to frazzle Brow, but the experience with Robertson, a little too much on him. At Peterson on the weak side, but cannot finish. Goodness, Kanawa so fast, but composed. Peterson inside, Fournier sticking with her, got a piece of that one. Peterson doing all she can against Fournier, and just couldn't quite get the angle. You got to give credit to the defense of Duke. Fournier, the trail, and the finish, and run.
Yeah,
we could have stick. Junior out of Boston. Transfer from BC back in 2024, and a jump ball. Jackson asking for the high screen, instead decides to drive it left, and she had a little bit of a lull back to start the season, but she's such an important piece to this team, and she's gotten her confidence. Started every single game. Brown with her second start on the season. Up top. Help D in the and one. The foul to Richardson, her second, and she'll go to the free throw line. One of the 3 captains on this team. Palm
highlight. I mean, so much pressure. even though you're able to get the ball inbounds and across half court, it's still disruptive.
She's in double figures with 11. 3 players for Duke in double. Magaliko steps in. 4 players back from their Sweet 16 team, 4 starters back rather, and they brought that experience with them from a year ago.
Experience and the exposure that she's had.
Yeah,
I mean, she's growing so quickly that you can tell, and you're right, she's really enjoying highlight. I mean, so much pressure, and even though you're able to get the ball inbounds and across half court, it's still disruptive.
She's in double figures with 11. 3 players for Duke in double. Magaliko steps in. 4 players back from their Sweet 16 team, 4 starters back rather, taking their time. Shot clock down to 6. Oh, I'm back. I can feel it. Peterson trying to add. Finally, back-to-back buckets, hitting in the third quarter. And the cable on for Duke. Fournier. Oh, this for Fournier. Had 23 last weekend against Cal. Her career high is 27. See on that.
Yeah.
That's break that pressure and get a bucket out of it. These teams have only met up one time. It was back in a tournament in Cancun in 2006. Duke. Her instincts are so good when the shot goes up. The body bump. Shot clock down to 3. Paul, quick shot.
So much potential pros in the ACC.
I mentioned earlier Duke at Georgia Tech. That's going to be a fun one. Georgia Tech. It's SMU facing number 18 Georgia Tech on February 6th. And the jumper there for Robertson is good. Duke can finish this off. They will have now won 4 in a row. Marshall